Hey you out there! Today I'm recording a video about the importance of a timeout. Like I have said in the last few videos, 2020 was a quite challenging year, I think, for many of us on different levels. Therefore, last year in fall, I decided to plan a timeout for myself. I've been studying for 1.5 years now. I have 1.5 years to go until I have my bachelor's degree. Therefore, I said to myself, now I want to plan a little bit a longer time out there that I can integrate, reflect, and put some new goals for myself, look in which direction I would like to go. So I organized for myself that I could travel to France. That's the place where I'm right now. I'm living at the horse ranch at the moment in France. I help working here half day, and therefore the rest of the day I can live for free here. I thought this would be perfect for me. And I have been here now the half of my time. I stay here for 4.5 weeks. will record another video about that. But even in this first times now, in this first 2.5 weeks, I could realize how important it is to plan time outs for you. That's a thing I'm doing now, I would say, for like 4 years. Since 4 years, I realized for myself every now and then I need a timeout. Of course, this cannot always be as long as 4.5 weeks as it is for me now, but I believe it is a question of prioritizing. And for me, my timeouts are a really, really high priority because I'm living a quite intense life. It's a little bit about these high and low phases where I talked in the last video about. I love to live intense. I feel intense. I live intense. I have intense relationships. I am just an intense person and I like being intense. But therefore, every now and then, I need to take a step back to integrate what I've been through, what I realized, what I saw, what I felt, and to find for myself again in which direction I would like to go, what goals I want to set for myself for the next period of my life. I hear a lot when I tell people about my timeouts. Oh, how wonderful that you're doing this. I could never do this. You're so lucky. But people, it is not about luck. It is, like I said, about prioritizing. A timeout can be 2 days. It can be a long weekend. It can be a week. It can be a half a year. Doesn't matter. Prioritize your timeouts. Go somewhere where you can become still, where you can become silent, because I feel like in silence we can hear what we think. In silence we can hear how we feel. In silence we can feel where we've been through, what consequences it had for our body, for our soul, for our life. And I feel like it is really, really, really important that we take this time for ourselves. Did I want to say something else about the importance? Yeah, because the positive consequences or the positive that follows on when you go back home after a timeout is, first of all, in a timeout, you realize how do you feel about the people around you. Whom do you miss most? Whom you're maybe even glad to have some space between you. You realize about your life you have at home. How do you feel about your life that you created for yourself? What are the things you're happy about? What are the things you're not happy about? You see really clear, are there things I would like to change? Are there things I miss? You get kind of another perspective of your life. You can imagine like being a bird. You're always sitting in the same surrounding with the same people, and then you become a bird and you fly high in the sky and you have a totally other vision of your life, of your surrounding. And then you can see, feel and realize things that you simply cannot see and realize when you're in the surrounding itself. Therefore, it is a wonderful opportunity to reflect and find out where your dreams are, where your visions are, and where there are things, people, situations that you would like to change. And when you allow yourself to take your head out of what you're used to, you come back fresh and motivated again. Therefore, I feel like I can only really deeply recommend you the importance of a timeout. When you need inspiration, when you need ideas for a timeout, when you feel like you don't know how you could create a timeout for yourself, you can always write me and I can support you trying to find your perfect timeout. So just write me when you need support. I feel sometimes it is also a huge act about self-love to allow yourself a timeout. Therefore, if you need any support, you can always write me. Take care and stay safe. Lots of love. Stay safe, not self. Whatever. Don't need to be perfect. Bye.